Hello everybody, Amigos TV. Welcome back to Dragonfable. My voice is a little bit less high today. Don't worry about it. I'm not sick or anything. I just woke up. I was at a pleasant surprise this morning. I wake up and I see 100 subscribers. I was like, let's go! The first goal has been achieved. Oh, thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. Now, I know that some of you don't really care that much about this segment, so I'm just gonna go straight into mission. It was just a short little message. Voltaic Ratchet. I do not care about that at all. Let's go back to Nibelheim. One day, I will say that word properly. Oh, the coffee is good. We just washed the coffee machine. Oh, it is so good. Heroes. What do you have today for me, Dragonfable? Egg farmer? So you're telling me all I have to do is add hot water and those dried out husks becomes those fluffy, delicious pillows of pasta? That's right. They were invented in my town. And I excuse me. And I always bring as many as I can to sell. They're so popular, affordable, tasty, and filling too. They're basically like gnocchi. Incredible. I'll take. Do you accept gold? Please pardon our intrusion, Virgil. Vasella, you're a registered hero, correct, Virgil? Yes, I signed a piece of parchment and everything. You are required for a heroic mission. Oh, you didn't tell me you were a hero. I'll be sure to give you a heroic discount when you return. Hi. Oh, well, looks like we've got ourselves a life partner. Girl looks at him once, man, immediately falls in love. It's time. A group of bandits has been waylaying travelers and disrupting the flow of the goods in the Empire. Innocent lives and livelihoods are at stake. You will not be alone in this endeavor. On this mission, other heroes will join you, and you will be accompanied by a scout golem. Wow, thank you, hero. Thank you for protecting all of us. Guess I don't really have much of a choice. Then innocent people are in trouble. Discount on instant pierogies sounds nice too. Pierogies! Not gnocchi. Gnocchi, for those that don't know, is a little fluffy Italian pasta, usually made with potato. They're like completely round. It's like, the shape is like a large bean. I suppose it can't hurt to help out one last time before I head home. Alright, lead the way. Can't wait to meet the heroes. That means the pierogies are probably filled, right? Please tell me that's the golem. Give me the steam tank. Oh no, we're with Jania. Schmoozing up to the gnomes. Ha! Know your place, Z. You are here only to assess the airship progress. Apologies, ladies. Speaking of which, I haven't had the chance to speak with you. Tell me about your findings. Findings? Oh, yes, the Farum golems, this blue person. Let me start with the golems, as they are my specialty. However, the two seem to be connected, at least I believe so. At first glance, it seemed to me as if the magisterium golems and the golems on our lands were the same. Then I extracted the cores, and it dawned on me that their golemancy is on a much, much higher level. How so? I have it here somewhere. Let me just, there it is. The golemancy in our lands operate on the principle of animating an inanimate matter through, in most cases, magical means. The mage created the golems. The mage creating the golem animates it by giving a part of themselves and imbuing it into the inanimated matter. That the golem follows only the instructions of its creator. This part is, again in most cases, just a fraction of the maker's mana. The golemancy of this shapeless empire, my lady, it pains me to say, but it's extremely impressive. This core, Lady Jania. I goddamn double click! Phylactery as in necromancy? Okay, I see. So it's more like resurrecting a dead and putting a part of the dead into it. Nice. In this case, not all. These phylacteries do indeed contain souls, but they are in no way linked to the creation of a lich or an undead, or anything of that like. With all of my vast academic knowledge and some wild speculations, I have deduced that these comatose people that the magesters use to cast spells are filled with mana. Raw mana, the purest, most condensed mana. I figured as much already. Oh, well, the reason I bring this up is that I believe quite strongly, if I may add, that when these people are imbued with raw mana to become, shall I say, nexuses, Their souls are ejected from their bodies? It is just a theory, but it does hold. Hear me out. The soul is ejected. Magesters catch it and put it in a phylactery that is later used as well somehow as a power core for the golems. It all seems quite ingenious. I must conduct more research with your permission, of course. Barbaric, more like, if your theory is true. Yet another reason not to concede to the Magisterium. Such horrific mages are not to be toyed with. Cease experimentation immediately. But as you command, Lady Janya. I'm glad we have an understanding. You sure do talk a lot. Greetings, Sir Gnome. I have a name, Miss Wish. Pozu Funfoot. Greetings, Pozu. We're here to check on the progress of the airship. Let's go on. Listen, the only reason why we're even taking this job is because of what your Rose provided us to deal with all the refugees from Pop's rocket, but it's running out. When will the airship be ready? Sometime in the near future. It's coming along. Please again, accept my deepest apologies for what has happened to Pop's rocket. I will personally make sure that the people who are responsible for this are severely punished. You mean your people, your Rose? Yeah, the people from my organization. Please understand that my goal is not to destroy, but to save. I learned about Pop's rocket only after the fact, and I was appalled. I was, to be quite frank, furious. The actions of a few insubordinations do not speak for my whole organization as a whole. I acknowledge that has happened to your people, and I bring further amends. Namely, this and all of the other gnomish settlements will be given access to the Rose supplies and resources. Of course, we will have to set up a small presence to make sure our resources are not being misused, but I assure you such intrusions will be minimal. On top of that, all gnomes are to be allowed freedom of research and experimentation within the kingdom of Greengard. It has been brought to my attention that gnomish science is not the same as the destructive magics we seek to control. Do you mean it? I do. I cannot turn back time and erase what happened to Posrock and all its denizens, and it will forever weigh down on my soul, but at least I can strive to fix these mistakes. Let me tell you something. If this scene had happened before the Zan stuff in the last episode, or every time we've witnessed her hypocrisy, I would be inclined to believe it, and I'd be a lot more conflicted. The fact that this is happening now, after she already took her mask off, what an absolute viper of a human being. I'm glad you're saying these things, human. We indeed won't forget what your people did, but perhaps we can move past it if it means building a better future. I couldn't have said it better myself. With the additional resources to be provided, your airship should be ready pretty soon. If you'd like to view the progress for yourself, please follow me. I'm glad to hear it, thank you. Excuse me. What is it, Z? I haven't noticed these intriguing contraptions. What you say, you could make more of these? How much are you willing to pay? Tank time! Holy crap, have you seen the staff? Give me that! Oh my god, Captain Bronimir. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another reference. You'd love to see it. Captain Bronimir. According to the Wayfarer, the ruined caravan of their latest attack is on the road just ahead. And it seems like we're in luck. I was looking to use this voice, specifically on like a thick-chinned individual. They're still mid-pillaging, so we have the element of surprise. Thank you, Wayfarer. Virgil, I have been informed that you are an adept at handling solo missions. Flank around from behind as Domkvek salute and I charge in the front. Sure thing, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. Any questions, Virgil? What is Wayfarer going to do? Wayfarer is going to follow behind and broadcast our glory back to the public of Niobeheim, of course. Fear not, Virgil. I know you're still a rookie, but you'll have your share of adoring fans soon enough. That's definitely different from what I'm used to. With a Shapeless guiding us, these bandits won't know what hit them. All in the word, heroes. Sounds good. However, not exactly how I want to be doing business. You know, there's a reason why he sends you in the back. Just a little bit of healing. Hello, healing? There it is. I knew you wouldn't abandon me. Absolutely amazing. Slap him. Yeet. You know what? I'm not feeling the good element today. What am I feeling today? About a little fire. I'm feeling a little fire today. A little feisty. Bit of a rebel. Let's go fire mode. You raise a minion and deal enough damage to one-shot it. Maybe if it's the triple guy and you crit on one of the hits. You need to crit on 2 of the hits. Here I am, nearly predicting the future. This will happen often. I am what you call in the business a visionary. Yeah, this is a boon rage angle. I love this soundtrack. It's so gentle and nice. Rage. You have no idea how angry I am. My coffee's almost over, that is. As always, if you are not hydrated, don't be a dry person in this day. Come on now, get past the video, get yourself a drink. Drink along with me. Whether you cheers, salud, skål, doesn't matter. In this house, we drink because it is good. Let me try something. Probably really not worth it, but we will upgrade Varad eventually. Honestly, I don't feel the need. All the numbers are above 10, so I guess it is an improvement. See ya. Bye. Alright, back to the Dragon Claw. I like the sound. Virgil, glad to see you have arrived in time for the finale. Stand down, bandit. We have you surrounded. Surrender. Wayfarer, you hooligan, that is Magestrian property. Surrender your arms and we may yet show you mercy. Shapeless, take us what forgotten soul could have created this? I know not what sort of fiend you are, but you will not pass the heroes of Never. Captain! Oh, you're not going to enjoy us, whatever you are. Weak! Pathetic! I spit in your general direction. Immediately hides behind a shield. Oh, my fault. Look at the goddamn damage this thing doing. She. Team. 129? It's not so bad. Let me just do this so that we do not get interrupted during the video. Boon. Skeleton charge. It's a good omen. Maybe we got him out of the rotation for our big raise turn. Maybe we'll just deal 14 million damage. 7, very important. Somehow critting more than when we had Varad. I'm sorry, we're out of shielding. Okay, so be it. 168. How much bonus do you have? That can't be right. Bring it on. Bastard. We can do it. We just have to crit on all the hits and get 2 triples. Surely we can pull that off, right? Nope. Crit. No crit. It's not bad. There is some meat behind those lightning strikes, let me tell you. You deal fear. What do you know about inner fear, truly? There you go. See ya. There, dispatch. Salute, Dumbvek. Is the captain okay? Oh, you did it, rookie. It's too bad the Wayfarer wasn't there to catch your moment of glory. As captain will stabilize you and get you back to Neobam. You'll be fine. I know, but as captain, I must give praise where it is due. Yes! Let's get back to Nyabeheim. Don't forget poor Wayfarer. What even was that horde? Even in Captain and Romy and never seen anything like it. Something from overseas, perhaps, or a forbidden magic experiment gone rogue? I've never seen anything like that from where I'm from either. Huh. We'll have to and then inform the magister of the remains. They'll know what to make of it, I'm sure. She sounds like I did when I was younger. Artix? The king looks like Artix when Artix had a beard and he was like a dash younger. Your Majesty? Alden. Alden, how are you faring? I've spoken with everyone here. I've listened to their stories. I'm gonna change this voice because the voice went from old man to Giga Chad. And I am ashamed. I've allowed myself to be misled. I've grown complacent. I didn't realize what was truly going on in my kingdom, the kingdom that I fought for and that I reclaimed, the kingdom that I liberated. I've allowed myself to be manipulated by Jania. Alden, I don't believe that she manipulated you. She's just... Oh no, she did. I've pieced it together. The mirror. You see, my wife, my queen, died because of magic, you could say. I have never held it against magic, not really. The one who killed her was to blame, not magic. But Jania, she showed me what could have been. She showed me my life through a mirror. She showed me my Lunaria. Oh, that's a funny name that we saw in Sepulchre's book. Don't think about it too much. With the Sepulchre people will lose their mind. Don't worry about it. I really don't know what I was thinking back then. I honestly don't. She was just so convincing. Yes. I let her organization grow. I supported her from the cozy confines of my castle, not knowing what was really going on. How could I? I was apparently fed misinformation and I ate it all with gusto. I never doubted. I am to blame for all this. Excuse me. As is she. It is as I've told you before, while I really do believe that what she is doing, what her organization is doing is wrong, very wrong, she's not a bad person, Alden. She's just broken. She needs help. She needs to open her eyes to the suffering she has caused as a result of her obsession. As a result of her own trauma, she believes that magic can only lead to destruction, that only she can stop it, that only she can save the world. But you've seen it now, you've heard our stories, you felt the consequences of her actions. I'm gonna open a parenthesis here. The player, the hero is a hero because he has to be, not because he thinks he is. Eventually it grows on him. He's the hero. He's the hero. He gets hero benefits, that sort of thing. But Jania has the innate belief that she is the savior. No one else can be the savior. It has to be her. It is pure hero complex. And it is dangerous when you mix it with her beliefs. We've mentioned it in a previous video about how hypocritical she can be, or how misguided, or how self-inflating in her ego she is. It's really interesting to see her as a character. She's well written, I'll tell you that much. This is not salvation. End of parentheses, by the way. This is not salvation. I will stay here for the time being until I'm fully recovered. I trust my girls to take care of the kingdom in my absence. Meanwhile... Oh, I haven't done that in a while. What was I saying? Ah, yes, meanwhile, I'd like you to arrange someone to spar with me. My king, I didn't know you could... One does not stop being a dragon lord, even after their dragon dies. I've been complacent for far too long. This old dog has to get back in shape before I have my talk with Jania. What? The king going crazy with it. Alex, do you need anything? I'm pretty sure you're not gonna like the answer. A silver weapon? Oh, I could definitely use that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have acquired a disgusting sounding silver weapon. 82? A bit on the lower side, but it's a scythe, dude. Hell yeah. Let's do another quest, shall we? This video is just not proclamation. Ooh. final focus point is in place. The proclamation is ready to be cast alongside the harvest. The skies of Njalbahem will be lit for all to behold. Bring up the map of the focus points. Okay, that's all of them accounted for. Exquisite. Where does the Shapeless require our first move? Over there, perhaps? Nah, should be safe for last. Remember, this is just giving her a taste, a warning. Here. Sufficiently isolated, yet inhabited. Lives will be lost, but word of the cataclysm will spread further into the continent, while the air of its population suffer fewer damages than a more densely populated area. It is a perfect location. The Shapeless does not object. Shapeless does not object. Let the harvest begin! Uh-oh. Virgil, get off your ass. We have work to do. About time to start heading home. Let's see, what information have I gathered? The Magisterium is planning something against the Rose, but we don't know what. We should be wary, but also be willing to provide aid and accept aid in the future. They refuse to ally with us directly, though, and seem to be extremely averse to dragons and those from the land of dragons. It seems like there's some history that I may not be fully aware of. I learned why they dislike dragons, but they seem to think that we're primitive and barbarous, and I wonder how they got that impression. Other than the magesters, the people here are friendly and welcoming and appear to have rich culture. Maybe when all of this Rose business is over, we can establish peaceful dialogue. They all worship this Shapeless. It doesn't resemble the avatars or anything that I'm familiar with, though. Maybe someone else knows more about this god of theirs. They also have a lot of heroes who are treated very well by the populace. They're good people. Yeah, you'd expect Boromir to be a bit more of a pompous jackass, pardon my French, but yeah, no, he was all right. He was a bit glory-seeking, but that's okay. Not for future visitors. Don't attack the spirits. Yep, that sums about it all. Good job, Virgil. Time to hit the seas. Excuse me, what's going on? The celebrations are about to start. We're heading over for the forum. Come. I was about to leave. I can't miss this. I'll just leave right after. Good people of our illustrious Njalbahem, the time has come. Let us celebrate, for our god, the Shapeless, announces the beginning of the harvest. We, the earthly link to the Shapeless, the humble Magisterium, have prepared something special for this year's harvest. May the judgment begin. Revel in the celebration. That does not look stable at all. Oh lord, that doesn't look good. Huh? Please spare me. It was just salt, I'm sorry, please. I offer myself freely and without pause. Judge me, O Shapeless, for I have sinned. What's happening? The ignominious will be devoured for their sins and swirl within the stomach of the Shapeless, where they are cleansed and their spirits purified. Blessing our cross for this year, rejoice. This is... boss fight or leave the quest? This is wrong. Halt, how dare you disrupt the sacred harvest? Sacred? You're offering these people as living sacrifices. Are you all okay with this? As they heard from the other day, how dare he? Blasphemy! Interfering with the harvest, the gall! The hero is ruining the celebrations. Hero more like zero. Get him! Tactical retreat? Nah, brother. We stand for what we believe in. But Ego, what about the difference in culture? I draw the line in sacrificing people. Listen, it's not like all of them were willing. That silver weapon, by the way, is probably going to get sold because there is a better one in the ARG shop. Didn't even get a single proc. Come on now. Well, time to leave the Shapeless Empire. Raise. Come on, big raise. Maybe? Nope. Like 450 damage is no joke. It's a high amount. Well, for a Necromancer at the very least. Or a little bit of wind action. Like if you're gonna say something along the lines of, well, this isn't Chaos Weaver damage. That's true. There's no lie there. Pants. Steal the pants. A citizen? Okay. Dude, look at that mana we gained. Holy moly. Beautiful. Bring it on, citizen. Just don't make me fight the pierogi person. I'll be upset. Yes. Humongous damage. Very good. Go to sleep. Once we reach 90, we'll have to do a big chicken man again. Get that level 90 sword. Dude, Corrupted 7 is just such a good trinket. Holy crap. And it comes with all resist? Like, come on now. That is the end of the coffee. Unfortunate. Surely. Double crit. Not even close. I don't want these to touch me, man. They suck your mana. And I need that blue juice to perform attacks. I can give it a little final here. I can't believe the crit is weaker than, like, just regular hits from Raze if you get, like, the champion. That's insane. Yeah. Finish it off with the baby. My beautiful baby boy. Let's go back to good. The Magistrium Blade does look good. I'll give you that. It does look very good. Okay. Quad Rage. Bring it on, fools. Let me aura farm. Of all characters to aura farm, this one's definitely amongst the best ones. Kinda has to be, really. Okay. Don't know why the arrow keys are struggling for the citizens. One more rage will do it. Yep. DOT will kill you, I believe. No. Alright, see ya. Here, you take a cheeky will and you hit him with the big bazinga from the baby dragon. We move on, get the hell out of the city. Ooh. Triple Magi Sentry. Yeah, alright. I can do that. No problem. Bring it on, big man. Try to hit my mana. You absolute greedy, greedy people. Hit you with the beam. Beautiful. Put the DOT on you. Good. Baby dragon. Excellent. To the palace, no. It's closed. I'm locked in here. There has to be a way. So our Fista finds himself at an impasse. Let me out of here now. If only you had left a little sooner, it wouldn't have had to be so messy. What are you saying? I've beat one of you before and all your friends are busy with the celebration. Are you here to try and stop me? Stop you? Me? By the Shapeless? No. The gates of Nibelheim are doing a well enough good job at that, but you seem so distressed. I should say so. Your god is up there eating people and people are cheering for it. The sacrifices are criminal. Those who broke our laws, Virgil. They were being punished as any would be, regardless of standing our place in society. What sort of crimes demand such a public execution? One may argue that the punishment outweighs many crimes, yet, by committing even a minor offense, they're opposing the word of the Shapeless, and that, in itself, is the greatest crime of all. As one would imagine, this results in a surprisingly low recidivism rate. Surely some people should be given a second chance. In such a public and horrifying way of execution, there were children in the crowds cheering, as there should be. Are they not having a good time? Are they not learning a very valuable lesson? The people here are happy, foreign hero. They want for little and are content in their safety. No, this is not safety, this is not justice. If someone can end up publicly sacrificed for the smallest crime, there have been people who see that this isn't right. They aren't allowed to make mistakes and learn from them. They're expected to be perfect. There have to be people who are tired of living in fear that one misstep will be their doom. You are seeking suffering where there is none, Virgil. Make of our customs what you will, but what do you intend? To slay the masses of innocents before you clash against their god? No, I doubt that is something that you will do, as surely that would be an even greater injustice in your eyes. Perhaps in the distant future someday you may return to foment unrest in our city. You cannot stand idly by, and when the day comes, your ignorance will no longer shield you from the judgment of the Shapeless. But for now, I believe you wish to leave our fair city. I'm sorry, but the gates will not open for you. What do you mean? I need to get back out there. I need to get back. The resistance needs me to fight the Rose. The Rose, yes. Well, our plans are in motion, and you've seen what you do not yet fully comprehend. And it is too much to allow you to return to your land of dragons just yet. I'm not just going to wait here until you magesters decide if and when I can leave. I'm going to find a way through this gate, and even if you make your way through the gates, you will find that we, the Magisterium, control access to and from the city. The bridge will not hold, and you will fall to certain doom. So how are you going to stop me from finding another way out? Feed me to that god of yours. Send your brainwashed citizens after me. By the Shapeless, no, we're not savages. We only intend to delay you until whatever information you've gathered is past its usefulness. Your resourcefulness, I'm sure that we can't contain you forever. But there is an unfortunate incident. Well, such is the will of the Shapeless. Summon your dragon and fly away? No, are you kidding me? Kill this thing. Assassin Golem? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, buddy. You stand to the form of true fear. Bonus to hit increased. But you don't tell me by how much, and you were able to hit right through. Interesting. We'll see. What will you do? Damaged increase. We don't see bonus or anything, so I'm just going to assume that you're straight lying to me. I am going to perform this fight in pure delusion mode. Oh, we have a mana explosion on us, so we have to, like, actually be careful here. Alright, we gotta go fast here. You can be stunned. Yes, but it'll take a second. Stun him. Yes. Final. We'll scale here. Basically traditional rotation, really. Health explosion is fine. Okay, big damage. Big damage. Dude, my voice is giving out today. Face your terror with some dignity, foul beast. Actually, calling you a beast is not quite correct, but... Cool helmet. Corrupt. Destroy the inner stolen soul from within. Interesting, but what will you do with this? Know your own powerlessness. He's not dead. Hold on. I spoke too loud. You know what? I'm going to have Jerry kill you. Jerry, kill him. Aye, aye, aye. That was easy. Psst. Hey, over here. I remember you, hero from the podcast. Turns out you're capable. Not really a fan of crowds, though. And who are you supposed to be? Baros. People call me many things. A pirate, a savior, a smuggler, a chaos weaver, but for today, I'm your only friend in the city. That's convenient. I'm full of surprises. You said you're a smuggler. Can you get me out of here? Now, I didn't say I was for charity. What do you want, then? Favor. I helped you escape. You owe me a favor that I collect in the future. Nothing horrific, nothing to disturb that delicate palate of yours. Maybe I never collect, just a favor. I just simply love collecting favors. It's the most valuable currency in this day and age. How's that sound? Okay, whatever. Just help me get out of here. This is important. Something bad. Blah, blah. Take my hand. Don't let go. You're going to phase through planes. We wouldn't want for you to get sliced or stuck. No, that would actually be interesting. Ah, don't worry. I'm very skilled in soul blinking. Although I've never done it with another person. What? Ah, off we go. Yeet! Oh, dear. Ah! I'm a necromancer. I can fly. Why do I give a shit? Pardon my French. Well, Shapeless is doing its thing. That cannot be good. Oh, that cannot be good. This is the Treasure Planet portal. Oh, that's gonna be the thumbnail. What a wonderful idea. Come to us, our Atalayan children. Atreya is in danger. It's time. White Magister's Veil. Well, that's actually quite interesting, isn't it? Not bad. Okay. One's white, one's black. Level 50. This isn't what we need. We have a couple of things to sell, so let's sell you. Don't need this nature weapon. That's good. I don't need you. That's good. That's good. Yeah, all of this is good. Awesome. In the next episode, coming home. If you guys enjoyed this episode, as always, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!